So now we'll get to see
round 2.
Fox News and Golgari midrange.
Talked a little bit to Alex about this. His Golgari mid range. She's playing.
I talked a little bit to Alex about how he wasn't going to be here this evening.
Yeah, I think I remember that too.
Yeah. But it's good to see him here. He gets to play some cards. I know he hasn't got to play Standard in a while. And by a while, he didn't play Standard at all during Core 19.
Yes.
So
I did see him play, maybe not this exact list, but a very close representation of it on Magic Arena.
Yeah.
Earlier today, he was streaming. I jumped in there, saw a little bit. He was playing the Mirror, which looks miserable.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like anybody's really advancing anything real quick.
No. It's very grindy, value-y, very slow.
Yeah. This is going to be a pretty solid match, though. Paul might have a little bit of trouble. And then Alex doesn't got to worry about a twaddle kind of honor guard coming in.
No.
So
It being white and all.
yeah, it being a white card. But seeing these two matches right here, these two decks on this stream, actually reminded me of something I was working on today. Sultai Surveil.
Sultai Surveil.
Yeah, making use of Undergrowth.
Oh. What's your big payoff Undergrowth card?
A lot less.
Lot
Whatever.
giant?
Yeah, I can't remember. It's a lot less something or other.
Yeah,
it's not
giant.
a troll.
It's giant.
Yeah. So let's mill my library, kill you.
Oh.
Or Narcomoebas, sack them to stuff. I don't know if there's any good sack outlets in this
You're
format.
playing Crippling Chill? Creeping
Yes,
Chill?
yes,
Nice.
definitely.
Nice.
Definitely. Actually, the reason I thought of this deck is I was at work today and I had to go pick up some stuff from another one of our stores, and Gerard called me and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna play Dredge," and he hung up the phone. That's it. That's all he said to me. I'm gonna play Dredge, and he hung up the phone.
I watched a little bit of the SCG this weekend.
Yeah, I guess he was watching that at work today.
A lot of Dredge.
Yeah.
Doing
Well, I mean,
very well. Caleb Shear, user
Creeping
plays
Chill.
Storm.
yeah, he was
Playing
playing
Dredge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Creeping Chill is good. I'm not 100% sure if it's like good enough to bring Dredge back to where it was.
The thing with Dredge, I think, feel that if everyone's kind of going towards that, it's very easy to set up your deck to completely counter it. So they'll have its highs and peaks.
It's
and
always been
lows.
3 sideboard slots takes care of Dredge.
I think it does best when people aren't expecting it.
No, that's very true. So when they rebanned Golgari Grave Troll, it disappeared for a while,
Yeah.
and this one dude showed up to an SCG Open with it,
Yeah.
like 2 weeks later, and just smashed everybody because they was like, "Oh, it's gone. Nobody's gonna play it anymore."
Alright. We see Alex's opening hand here. 2 lands.
Chupacabra,
Seeker Squire, Argyl's Bloodfast,
Plague Crafter, and now I can't see his hand
and
anymore.
Izoni.
Is that Izoni?
That is Izoni.
Okay, so
Undergrowth makes 1/1 insects.
yeah.
And we see Paul's hand here. He's got 4 lands, Essence Scatter, Disinformation Campaign, and some other card.
It's a black card.
It's a black card. Maybe a Doom Whisperer.
Could be. So Swamp.
I think the Golgari midrange has some very... It's kind of in a good spot. It's got a lot of very valuable creatures.
Yeah.
The Explore cheap creatures are great early, kind of giving you some more value.
Not sure what that is.
That's a Merfolk Branchwalker.
Is it really?
Which one?
That's
This
a-
one?
Yeah, that's a black.
Oh, that's a Seeker Squire.
What does that do?
It explores for 1. It's a 1/2. It's opposite of Merfolk
So
Branchwalker.
1/2 for 2.
Yep.
It's
Explores 1.
wow. Okay.
So it turns into 2/3.
Okay. I feel like Branchwalker's probably a little bit better.
They have they're better at different things. I guess they are red.
Oh
Probably
yeah.
gonna wanna play
Yeah, that's
Seeker
probably a
Square.
little bit better against red.
Playing Branchwalker and having a knot hit
Yeah, it
hit a
feels
thing
real awful.
with 1 toughness dies to a lot of
So,
stuff.
I'm not 100% sure if Alex realizes how good that card is going to be in this match.
Dargles?
Yeah.
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 It's a lot of
I mean,
value.
Paul is a little bit more... He's got a little more pressure than typical control decks, but not enough to stop Alex from activating that thing 5-6 times this game.
It's going to be a lot of free cards.
Yeah.
Relatively free.
Oh, it's free.
Yeah, life doesn't,
Free enough.
Life doesn't matter at this point, yeah. With the rotation of Almond and Kaladesh blocks.
Thankfully.
Finally. We do see a lot of these cards from Ixalan. Uncommons and rares are starting to kind of show up, get their kind of time in the sunlight. Definitely the Seeker Squire and Merfolk Branchwalker. We did see a little bit of Branchwalker and, of course, Dreamlight Ranger, which is the Branchwalker's big brother.
Yeah, Jadelight Ranger is sweet.
And still very good.
Yeah, a little bit less good without, Winding Constrictor, but still just fine.
Really good.
Yeah, still just fine.
And if we see Pulse had the disinformation campaign, do you have a joke for this? Put you on the spot. Chop.
You did put me on the spot. I thought they fired Bill O'Reilly. I don't know. Put me on the spot. That's what I came up with.
It's passable.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if he...
I just find it funny that Bill O'Reilly finally got fired, but not for all the crap that he did.
For someone else.
Yeah, 10 years ago, 9 years ago, 8 years ago, 7 years ago. For his entire career, none of that stuff got him in trouble, but just recently he got in trouble.
See Alex here playing an Overgrown 2-man, taking the shock damage?
That's not a... Oh, that is. That's not a legal Overgrown 2. But I see the little hologram there. So, I don't see a card in Alex's graveyard.
He does not have any cards in the graveyard yet.
Yeah, but Disinformation Campaign, when it enters the battlefield...
Oh.
Yeah, each opponent discards a card, and you draw a card. So, I'm not 100% sure what happened there.
Where that card went.
Yeah. It's a little important.
Hopefully we'll get that cleared up there. And here's a Thought Erasure from Paul's side. It's going to take a card and bounce the Disinformation Campaign back to his hand.
Yep.
With the Surveil.
I think I take the Plague Crafter.
Yes. I would also take the Plague Crafter. Chupacabra's pretty dead now.
Yeah.
You're just
Unless Paul has a threat that he wants to jam in the next 3 turns, I'd just take the Plague Crafter. Fox, you have the mouse?
It's right there.
Oh, okay. So, he took the... Which card did he just take? I missed that completely.
I don't know. There's no card in the graveyard.
Oh! He does have cards in his graveyard. They're just off camera.
Oh!
Yeah, we cannot see them.
Okay, we're good. Oh, right at the top there.
Yeah.
Plague Crafter. Looks very good.
It's a good card.
It's a good card.
It's a good card.
3 mana, 3/2, nothing to sneeze at. And a very relevant battlefield effect.
It's a better Merciless Executioner.
Flashback Marauder.
No. I'm gonna go with Justin Parnell's logic here. Flashback Marauder is a zombie. Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I watched that. I got you.
Well, by the way, the episode that came out on my birthday, that was really sweet.
Stephen Green did some nasty black things.
Yeah, he did.
I thought you'd like that.
Yeah, he did. And Kyle West. Kyle West doesn't look like he knows what he's doing.
Alright. We're seeing an Explorer off of a second Secret Squire revealing an Eldritch Reborn.
Yeah. I don't know if I want that right here.
Well, it looks like the first discard from the Disinformation Campaign was the Merfolk Branchwalker.
Okay. And then the Chupacabra from the Thought Erasure.
And the Azoni.
And the Azoni from...
Oh, he might have milled the Branchwalker with the Explorer. My bad. Because he didn't have the green mana at the time when he played the first Secret Squire.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's true.
So
that probably went there.
The Chupacabra went to the campaign and the Zoni from the Thought Erasure.
Yeah.
Leaving him the Plague Crafter.
I mean, he can just
not playing threats.
Take it here.
That's true.
And the Plague Crafter does make him discard a card.
Oh. Very relevant second line there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that card is really good. It's also a shaman. It's like a little shaman tribal.
Might be a interesting card to throw in Modern Humans.
So that was a Ritual of Soot.
Ritual of Soot, clear the way. Taking out both of those Seeker Squires, taking the pressure off of Paul's life total.
Yeah.
They're both at 14. We see Alex drawing that Eldritch Reborn that he saw there with the Argos Bloodfast.
Dropping himself to 12, which again doesn't really matter. I mean, even if he drops himself all the way down to 5.
It could matter.
It doesn't seem likely. He's got creatures that he can throw under the Argos Bloodfast in the end.
But if Paul's kind of able to surprise him with a Doom Whisperer or a Deco Bolus right at the end, it could be trouble.
True.
Big problem being that Paul has very few ways to interact with an Argos Bloodfast.
Yeah. Well, his color is very light in that.
Yes. We see the Elders Reborn here.
So nothing happens.
No sacrifice targets.
Yeah.
But he's just getting out there to get to that Chapter 3 even faster.
Yeah.
To get that recursion back probably on the Azoni.
Yeah, here the Azoni makes 4 bugs. That's pretty good. So we got a disinformation campaign. I would assume a creature of some kind.
I see a forest discarded.
Yeah. Is that a memorial to Folly?
It is a memorial to Folly. We can pull back a Zoni and then play a Zoni.
That's pretty good.
And then still have Eldritch Reborn.
I kind of like this deck.
It's a lot of recursion.
It's pretty cool.
We're playing the decks list that I've seen play at least 2 Folly, no more than 3 or 4. I mean, yeah. The entering tapped is pretty relevant.
So
this is another Thought Erasure, taking the Plague Crafter.
You're taking the Plague Crafter.
Bouncing the Disinformation campaign.
So Surveil and left. He did the Surveil and left it on top.
Yes.
Which could be a land.
Could be a land. Paul is tapped out here.
But he knows what's in Alex's hand.
He does. A little Fine Broker here. Missing the second chapter on... Oh, there it is. You got it. Paul's got a discard.
I mean, it happens. He didn't do anything in his main phase, so yeah.
Ooh.
Is that a Relic Seeker?
That is a Relic Seeker.
That's real sweet.
That's really sweet. We're going to see him tick up
He's
and
making
make
a pirate.
pirate.
He's making a pirate.
2/2 Menace Pirate, Raska Relic Seeker.
Not that Relic Seeker, buddy.
Let me see our pirate token there.
Is that?
That's
from Avatar.
It is from Avatar.
Oh, that's the Bloodbender chick.
Oh.
Yeah, the one that taught Katara how to bloodbend.
Thank you once again to Andy.
Yeah.
For supplying us with wonderful tokens.
Yeah. Yeah, I ended up getting a whole set of the Rick and Morty ones before he ended up going.
Nice.
I basically gave him a list of everything to do for Rick and Morty. And then he comes the next day with like Adventure Time, and I was very sad.
We see Vraska's contempt on the Relic Seeker to exile it.
Vraska must have been real upset if she was...
Hate herself?
Yeah, if she was that contented with herself.
And we see here the Eldritch Reborn triggering its 3rd chapter, bringing back the Zoni.
Getting 4/5 now?
Yes, 5. 5/1/1 insects. Zoni has a very relevant activated ability. 1 green, 1 black, sacrifice a creature, gain 1 life, and draw 1 card.
Yes, very good. Zoni is solid.
Alex taking a look here at Paul's graveyard. Maybe a Death Gorge Scavenger in hand.
Are they playing that card in
They are. They're playing
good.
One or 2. That depends on the build.
I'm so glad at Aether Revolt, Kaladesh, Amonkhet.
We get to see some really cool cards.
Cards that
we
would never have seen if those those sets stayed in standard.
It's a dinosaur scavenger ooze. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
And it is Death Gorge Scavenger coming down. We're gonna exile.
Is it ETB?
Yes, enters battlefield and attacks.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Exile the Contempt, giving the Discord Scavenger a +1/+1 counter because it's a non-creature spell.
No, it's supposed to move on until the turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not that good.
Oh, I thought it was way better.
Oh, it's great. I mean, it's no scavenging use, but
Still pretty good.
it's pretty good.
All right, now we see a lot of pressure from Alex this side now.
Yeah, Paul could use another Ritual of Soot.
That he could. It would wipe out everything but the Azoni.
Yeah. I'm sure Alex would draw a card in response.
I'm sure he would.
And then Death Court Scavenger comes back with that memorial.
Hmm.
And everything in his graveyard, that's probably the best target.
Probably. And he's going to use the Argos here at the end of Paul's turn. Take 2 more damage, draw a card.
Yeah, he's drawn 5 cards off that thing already.
Keeping pace.
Yeah.
Very easily. Definitely also a big player in the blue-white match.
Yeah.
Keeping up with cards like the Fairy that draw the control decks. A lot of cards.
Yeah.
We see a swing with everything but the Azoni here. Or not. Paul might have effects before combat. And a Vraska's Contempt on the Death Court to stop the attack trigger.
Potentially. Alex might have had a response.
Only my second response.
No, he's letting it happen.
And a resolve.
Yeah.
Also gaining Paul 3 life.
So 7 drops Paul to 8.
And probably another Vraska here. Or a Carnage Tyrant.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's pretty tough.
Because one thing we haven't seen from Paul is Detection Towers.
Are people playing Detection Towers to deal with Carnage Tyrant?
Carnage Tyrant, yeah. It's the only way to deal with it in Standard.
Alright, well, that's game for Alex. Good win there. Game 1. We'll go to sideboards here.
Yeah. So, I'm sure Alex has game against this deck. And I'm sure Paul has something he can do here. I assume some kind of graveyard hate comes in. Well, Alex is going deep. Those are 6 or 7 cards?
That's 4.
Is it really?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I might need glasses.
He might grab some more stuff.
I might need glasses.
I'm not sure what they're running in the sideboard. I saw a Thrashing Brawn on Alex's sideboard. Which is a...
I don't know if that card's coming in.
No,
I don't think it's good enough here.
From Paul's side, what are we expecting?
I'm expecting Fox News to disappear.
Yes, me too. Is he going to replace him with the Thief of Sanity like the last game?
Maybe.
It would be pretty sweet to get a Carnage Tyrant or a Vraska with the Thief of Sanity.
Yeah. It's true. There's a lot more impactful spells, I think, this time around. But Thief of Sanity doesn't trade well with anything in Alex's deck.
Of note, I don't think that Alex saw any of the big haymakers.
No,
the
he did
Boluses
not.
or the Doom Whisperers. Although with the Surveil package, he's probably expecting the Doom Whisperer and might bring in some Vivian Reeds.
Unless he saw or talked with Paul about this deck prior, he might not have a whole lot of idea what's going on. I mean, this information campaign is not a bad card just in general.
It's very true.
So,
well, it looks like he might actually be bringing in the Thrashing Bronodon. Or maybe he's just being tricky. He's tricking us.
Could be. I mean, Thrashing Bronodon is lower to the ground than some of the other stuff in his deck. It does have 3 power.
And 4 toughness.
Yeah. Kind of bummed that Prowling Serpent is gone, though.
I like that card. I wish it...
Sweet.
I think if it was reprinted now, I would see a lot of play.
Yeah.
With the current...
How Standard's shaping up to be. Right now.
Yeah.
I'm also surprised it didn't show up in more Stompy decks.
I had it in mind.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
Control is around.
Yeah.
But now we got 2 super sweet counter magics in this set.
Ionize.
Ionize and Sinister Sabotage.
Yes, those are both very good. Especially because we didn't see a cancel in the core set.
We did?
Oh.
Wow. Interesting.
So Sinister Sabotage filling that role very nicely.
I kind of want to see.
This is what we're sideboarding in. We got the 2 Bronodons,
Duresses.
4 Duress,
Yeah,
and another Carnage Tyrant.
Another Carnage Tyrant.
And we're taking out Deadweights and the Deathgorge Scavengers. Oh,
And
no,
a
District
Blade
Guides. Yeah,
What does District Guide do?
District Guide,
That's a
3 mana 2/2 that
Civic
goes
Wayfinder.
and grabs a basic or a guild gate.
Yeah, Civic Wayfinder. I wonder if it's a druid.
Oh, I forgot to give him the District Wayfinder I brought him. I brought one for
I think
him
it's
today.
a scout though. It would make sense with his name.
I have it somewhere. I forgot to give it
Have
to
it
him.
right here in your lap, buddy.
Oh no, the card.
Impervious Greatworm. So, what is your favorite card out of this set, Fox?
Out of this set?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have a guess.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, say your guess and I'll tell you what it is.
Oh, what the hell is this card called? Oh, it's not on this page. Oh, Aurelia.
No, it's not.
Wow, okay.
It is actually Null High Ferrets.
Okay. I like it. I like it. Okay. I don't know if I have one yet. It might be Sinister Sabotage, though.
Yeah?
It might be. Or...
Not Trophy?
No, it's Firemind's Research.
Firemind's Research?
Yeah, and 1,000 Year Storm. They're pretty much tied for me. Because, let's be real, 1,000 Year Storm is pretty freaking.
One of my talking points that I was thinking up in the last couple of minutes before we started was, if you had to try to win a standard game, what would be the most creative way you would try to win?
1,000 Year Storm.
1,000 Year Storm,
Yeah.
probably.
No. Surveil my library into my graveyard, and then blast you with a Lotlet Giant.
Now we know it, that's true, right?
Yeah. Play Dredge in Standard. That's what we do.
There's Narcomoebas.
Yeah, there is.
It's
But
great.
There's no Dread Return, so getting 3 Dark Amoebas doesn't help me. It's got 3 power in the air to block your trampling Doom Whisperer.
It seems a little...
Doesn't seem good.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for joining us.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Very exciting to see some standard action.
Well, yeah, it's pretty good. I like Alex's deck. This thing is cool. I keep flip-flopping in my mind what I want to play.
Oh.
Kind of want to play Abzan mid-range. Oh, Paul, that hand is terrible. Just keep it. That's a Ben hand right there. If I got 5 lands in my opener and control, I keep it.
Hello, Jeeves. Thank you for joining us tonight. Glad you could make it.
Jeeves.
It's a friend of mine on the mainland.
Ah, okay. Nice. Welcome.
I'm responsible for about half our viewers, I think, tonight.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I can live with that.
I bump up our numbers.
I like that Paul kept 5 lands.
Did you?
Yeah.
What else was in it? I totally missed what was in his hands.
I don't remember. I remember 5 lands and a black card.
Makes sense if it was a Doom Whisperer.
I mean, it makes
Or a
sense.
Ritual.
Makes sense if it was anything. Disinformation campaign, Thought Erasure. They're all good. And he's got the mana to cast them. It's not a Thought Erasure, though, because he didn't cast that.
Yes, I'm sure you probably would have seen that one there.
Yeah. Could be a Sinister Sabotage. Do you like the spell... Oh, man, I can't remember what it's called now.
Which one?
It's counter target non-creature spell and tap up to 3 lands.
Rewind. Oh, no. Oh!
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't remember what it's called.
I don't remember what it's called either.
I kind of like it.
Do you?
I don't think it's good enough for Standard.
No.
And if it's not good enough for Standard, I'm never going to see play anywhere else, but I like it. Rewind is one of my favorite counter magics.
I love Rewind.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I don't think it has a great place in Standard.
No, definitely doesn't. Not with Negate.
You know?
If they didn't reprint Negate 6 times.
Well, it counters... It's actually... It counters a creature spell.
The counter's non-creatures.
Is it non-creature?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like there's different flavors. We did see a cast down, destroying target non-legendary creature, targeting the territorial... Oh, sorry. What is it called?
Which one?
Brontodon. Thrashing Brontodon.
Thrashing
That's
Brontodon.
I got it.
Cast down. Yeah. Might as well take care of it now, not let him have a target for it later.
Paul here playing very classic counter magic, counter.
Yep. Oh, he's just playing a control match right here.
Yeah. We see Alex here just trying to develop some threats on the board.
You know, I'm sure Alex is actually just holding threats right now.
This turn, yes. Previous turn playing the Brontodon.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Paul reading there the Memorial to Folly. 2 colorless, 1 black, tap, sacrifice Memorial to Folly. You may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Excellent with a lot of the Golgari creatures having great enter the battlefield effects.
Yep. Yeah. That was like one of the reasons why I was. So you're right. He did bring in the thief.
They brought the thieves in.
Yeah. That was one of the reasons why I was leaning away from playing Golgari or Abzad mid range. Is with Twaddle Honor Guard only being a 2-drop. It's likely to see a lot of play right now.
Oh, we see an Assassin's Trophy attempt on the Thief of Sanity. Paul responding with a Sinister Sabotage.
I like it.
The Honor Guard, which we've been talking about, is a 2-cost, 1 colorless, 1 white, 1/3.
Yes, it is a 1/3. It stops ETBs from triggering.
Yes, which is great against the Golgari deck.
Which is
most of their cards.
Yeah, everything is an ETB.
And the battlefield effects. And we see Alex playing the Vraska Relic Seeker here with Pulse tapped out. -3 to take care of the Thief of Sanity.
She starts at 6?
Yeah.
And the Pirate is only +1?
It's +2.
Wow. So Alex missed one last time.
It might be +1. I might be crazy.
That'd be real good.
It's probably not +2.
But I think it's +2. So we got Contempted off the table.
We do see our very nice Indiana Jones treasure there.
Yeah.
Destroying the Thief of Sanity.
That's a good one.
I have that one. That's one of the ones I grabbed before Andy left.
Nice. Like it.
Oh, Jake pulled it up. It is +2. 6 mana, starts at 6 loyalty. +2,
wow.
Make a 2/2 pirate with menace.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
-3, destroy target artifact, creature, or enchantment. And make a treasure.
Yeah, and making a treasure.
And her ultimate. Target player's life total becomes 1.
I like it. I think she's sweet.
Oh.
Number 2.
Number 2. Does Paul have an answer? He has an Essence Scatter in hand.
That's not an answer.
It's not an answer.
That is unfortunate.
Gonna see the +2 here from Alex, making ourselves a pirate. Paul's drawing a Chupacabra that can take care of the pirate, but is not excellent. I think another Vraska's Contempt in hand, taking care of the Vraska Relic Seeker.
Yeah, that was a pretty lucky top deck.
Oh, that was already in hand.
Oh, was it?
Yep. Top decked the Chupacabra this turn.
Not so good. Well, not so good when your opponent only has a Planeswalker on the table. But no, there's a pirate, though.
Yeah, we can take care of the pirate. It's unfortunate that these Vraska Relic Seekers are being exiled, because the Golgari deck has lots of ways to recur.
Yes.
Both creatures and Planeswalkers.
That is quite true.
And we see here a Doom Whisperer and Essence Scatter from Paul's side. Take care of that Doom Whisperer.
Yeah.
The Golgari side has the Golgari Finebrokers, which return any permanent from your graveyard to your hand.
Yep. Yeah, Finebrokers, real good.
Eldritch Reborn, after 2 turns or so, will get you back those Planeswalkers to the battlefield.
First turn, can get back a Planeswalker, yeah?
Yes,
yeah.
creature or Planeswalker.
So it's a sack and then discard, right?
Yep. First turn, play it, opponent sacks. Next, after you draw, discard, and turn after that.
So that counter that I was talking about, it's called Unwind.
You know, I actually had that in my head. After we were talking about it, I was like, it's probably called Unwind.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. I'm glad they didn't revisit that mechanic too heavily, though.
No. It's pretty stifling.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah. Paul thinking about maybe Chupacabring the pirate token here.
And leaving up Essence Scatter? No, he already used the Essence Scatter.
He used it on a Doom Whisperer.
And Alex has 3 cards in hand. I see 2 Chupacabras on his side.
And he has another Vraska's Contempt in hand on Paul's side.
That's not bad.
The 3rd Contempt.
It's not bad. I wonder if it's going to hit a Vraska the 3rd time.
And a Doom Whisperer. A Doom Whisperer and a Contempt.
That's pretty sweet.
We see in Alex's hand a Find Finality.
Card.
He's going to find here to pull back the Whisperer and the Thrashing Brontodon back to his hand.
Find get 2 creatures?
Find gets 2 creatures.
For 2 mana?
For 2 mana.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's pretty good.
Might see the...
I kind of think he should cast his Doom Whisperer.
I think he should cast his Doom Whisperer here. Yeah. You've already seen Paul play Essence Guide. He's only got 2 cards in his hand.
Yeah, it's not likely that he has multiple copies.
One of the really gross things that this Golgari deck does often is...
Oh, I don't think he has a black source. Second black source. Oh, he does.
He's got the Memorials. They make black.
Oh, they make black?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, there's the Doom Whisperer.
Find Broker grabs you any permanent.
Yeah.
So you can grab Eldest Reborn with it. Your Find Broker dies. The Eldest Reborn brings you back your Find Broker,
which gets back the Eldest Reborn.
and gets back the Eldest Reborn.
Yeah.
You can loop a lot of these interactions, especially with the Memorial.
What do you gain from it?
Turns. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's the
Time.
Eldest sacks discards an opponent's thing. It's
I
very
guess,
small incremental advantage.
Moves the board state in your favor.
And Memorial to follow, you can grab back Find Broker, which recurs another threat permanent.
Paul should be at 26 here, I believe.
After the 3rd Vraskas?
Yeah. He hasn't taken a hit yet.
I took a hit from a Chupacabra.
Oh, okay. I missed that one. There is a Chupacabra that came across.
See, Alex played a Merfolk Branchwalker here. Explorer, drawing himself a Swamp.
Not too bad.
Could be better.
Taking 2.
Shock from the Overgrown Tomb. Play a 2nd Merfolk Branchwalker. Explore 1. See a Chupacabra. I was going to get a counter on that Merfolk Branchwalker. Bring it up to a 3/2.
Yeah. Now, do you run out the Chupacabra that he knows of to kill the Chupacabra?
He's gonna bin it instead of leaving it on top.
It just seems like another hand for him at this point.
He already does have one in hand.
Yeah.
From that find earlier.
I guess there was no reason to tap out. But there's also no reason not to just use all his mana.
There's like another Sabotage in Paul's hand. And a gold card might be a Nicol Bolas. And a Doom Whisperer of his own.
It did look like a legendary top on that one. That was an odd sequence for Alex there. He binned the Chupacabra, sacked the Memorial to bring it back to his hands. So he dug himself 1 deep.
Trying to just get a new card.
Cost him a land.
Yeah. Seems pretty mediocre.
Yeah. It is a Nicol Bolas in Paul's hand.
Do you counter this Chupacabra? I don't think so.
No. The only legal target is the Chupacabra.
Oh, he's going to sabotage
he goes
it.
for it anyway.
Right. He's going to get that Surveil.
I guess he doesn't want to give up a blocker with 5 damage coming into him.
That 3/2 is pretty vulnerable to his 2/2 blocker there.
Yeah.
And that is one of those reasons why Seeker Squire, in this case, is actually better.
Yeah.
Converts itself into a 2/3.
Yeah. With 3 damage is a lot easier to take multiple times than 5. So.
And there's the second.
So there's a second one,
which
I think Paul is okay with this.
Paul did know about that second Chupacabra.
I think he's okay with that because now he has access to Bolas.
That's very true.
Yeah, and Alex doesn't have the Chupacabra that he knows about. So let's see. That looks like a Planeswalker.
Might be a Vraska Golgari Queen. Not bad here. We can sack our treasure token, draw a card, gain some life.
Sure can. You can also sack that Chupacabra. Oh, he's just get back the other one.
take care of that bolus and swing in for 7 here.
So he spent a lot of resources. He's overall spent 2 lands to record those Chupacabras.
Did we see golden demises in Paul's list?
Yes, he does have at least 1. And so another bolus, that's pretty good.
Is that a fine finale that got discarded there?
No, we didn't even get to see it. It's off camera.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if the table judge could have Alex straighten up his graveyard a little bit.
Let's see, that is a Vraska Golgari Queen in hand.
Is it? Okay.
Thinking about playing it.
Not is it Golgari.
Ah.
You said that.
In Paul's hand, we see a Disdainful Stroke, which will counter
Perfect.
that Golgari Queen very nicely. I was thinking about if he wants to play it here.
I mean...
And the other card in hand looks like an Overgrown Tomb.
It seems like the right play to cast it, try to deal with that bolus.
Doesn't kill bolus.
Does it?
It's CMC 3 or less.
Oh, it's Abrupt Decay. Got it.
Yeah.
Like it hit lands. No, non-land permanent.
Non-land permanent.
Okay. Okay.
At best, you're sacking your treasure to draw a card, gain a life.
Yeah, I don't know if I play it here. It's not really worth it.
I think I swing in with everything first.
Yep. Yep. It's 9. It's all the 3.
He's going to block probably the 3/2.
Yeah, that's what I would block.
Doesn't want to put the Chupacabra in the graveyard to bring back with the Memorial Folly or a Golgari Finebroker or any of those things.
There's no more memorials.
Oh.
Alex used them all.
I see.
Yeah.
And we do see the Golgari Queen, and there's the Disdainful Stroke to counter it.
Yep. So now, Paul at, I believe, 6 after taking that combat?
Yes, should be at 6
Okay.
there.
It doesn't look like he hit the 7th land. Not that I would transform Bolus here anyway.
It's like a Thought Eraser. Take
Nothing.
a land. So
He gets a Surveil, though.
no legal target there, but Surveil 1. Other card in hand has a Doom Whisperer. Would have really liked that 7th
Yeah.
land.
And he left the card on top.
See Paul very meticulous.
So Chupacabra. That's a heck
lethal.
of a top deck.
And there's game. Wow, 2-0 Alex.
Yeah.
Golgari mid-range looking very nice.
It is quite good. That was a real good top deck, though.
Yes. Or even something like Finebroker would have
Yeah.
tied it up eventually.
Yeah.
It just has to just get there.